Okay. Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
Okay.
All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard for this special edition of Sketching the Privateer. Today, it's the last page of issue 2. We're plotting the last page, and you get to be introduced to the Privateer's daughter, the Regal Inferno. That's right, you thought you were going to meet the Royal Fox first, but no, you meet the daughter first in the story. So, kick back, relax, and enjoy this special Independence Day edition of Sketching the Privateer. All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard for this edition of Sketching the Privateer. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere, and get my head on straight. Good to see you guys. Hope you're having a good Independence Day weekend. It's kind of a jacked up Independence Day weekend. Anytime Independence Day is in the middle of the week, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? I mean, you don't get the full 3-day weekend kind of thing, right? You don't get any of that. It's just, it sucks. It really sucks. So, But we're going to make our way through it. I'm off Tuesday. I hope a lot of you are off Tuesday. It's going to be the first 4th of July. I've been off for a while. So, but let's get into it. Of course, you know what we're here to do. We're here to check out me plotting the pages of my book, The Privateer, and he's tailor-made for, well, he was born on the 4th of July, boys and girls. When you read his book, you find out that he was born on 4th of July, 1750. So when we declare our independence, it's his 26th birthday. How about that? I mean, did I make it pretty well timed or what? A lot of thought went into this, as you can tell. But anyway, I digress. Let's get the drawing board up here so you guys can see it. And let's let you know what happened last week. Last week, we came back to the present after most of the issue taking place in the past, around before the Revolutionary War so far. We know on the last page, he was reunited with his father in the middle of a battle on a British ship that they took. And so the next thing that's going to happen is, of course, the final panel of that page on page 18 was him transitioning to the present. We want to keep it. We want to keep it entrenched in the present. What's going on? What's really going on? But at the same time, you got to know where this guy comes from at the beginning of the book, don't you? And why he does the things he does. So here in the present, as you know, we've had the police van has been blown up. Everybody has died except for one police officer. One witness is left alive, and Privateer is right now coordinating. As you can see over here, he's talking to his soldiers, and this is his control room. You see, they've got an asset. They discussed that there's an asset headed for Florida to protect this guy, and we don't know what it is yet. But they also have somebody on the ground that's checking the scene around the hospital, and so they're double checking that, making sure nothing's happening there so far, and there isn't. And the privateer is talking privately with the asset over radio communications, and he's asking, "Are you doing all right?" You know, he seems kind of extra concerned. You know, it's not a regular soldier apparently, as you can tell by the conversation. And what we're going to find out on the next page is that it's actually his daughter that's on her way there, and that is Regal Inferno. And this is going to be a lot of fun to draw. Looking forward to drawing this. Right now, I got to pull up the. Want to pull up the script real quick. And as you can see, page 20 is where we're at, and it's a splash page of Regal Inferno blazing through the sky across Miami coast. Now there is going to be, I should have put an insert. Let's see. We'll put in here insert Pry. That's everybody's nickname for the privateer is Pry. In top right corner. Okay, so he's basically he's going to say, if I can't trust my own daughter, who can I trust? Right? All right. So let's get that and take that off of bold, and we'll save that. So we got the script saved. It's all written, and now we're ready to draw. So, hope you're having a good time. Nobody else is there right now, so we'll go ahead and transition over here. And let me see, I've got a better look at the sketch here, I think. Hang on. Where is my sketch? There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the camera switched over so we can go ahead and get to work. We're flying right along today. I was actually ready today. A little bit late because I had to upload some visuals, but that'll come in later. Let's see. Camera. Here we are. Head to the HD one. It should be no problem. I set this up correctly. It should work just fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Just have to have a hiccup, I guess. No, looks like it wants to act up on me today. Very, very interesting. Just decided to screw up on me. But we will just press right along. Get this camera back up here, if we can. Come on, camera. Open up. The camera's messing up today, but that's okay. I believe I know what to do. You guys hang tough right here, and I'll be right back. Let's put you on a... Let's see if we can put on a slideshow for you real quick. Hang on. Let's see if we can put on a slideshow for you. Stop. Cancel. I'll put on the trailer for a couple of seconds. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy. Sorry about that, guy. It just acted stupid for some reason. Don't know why. But if it happens again, we'll just click on to something else. So let me try this one more time. Should have this hooked up correctly. Let's see if it works. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Now we're good. I don't know why this thing acts up like this. I have no idea. It's very strange. This sometimes gets a mind of its own. Bear with me, boys and girls. Looks like we've got a few people commenting in the chat. I'm sure they're busting my chops. Let's see. Das Wolfen says, and I have to head to PCM for the show, but I wanted to throw in for the like and algorithm. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Das Wolfen. No problem. All right, so they're doing Raiders of the Lost Ark. You guys need to go check that out when we're done here, for sure. It's I think it's a Tom and Jerry show of Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, okay, let me grab my phone so I can see the chat, and we'll scoot right over here. All right, get some light going. That would be good. All right, get this going on here. So what are you guys doing for Independence Day? Let me know in the chat. I will be home with the Royal Fox, hanging out, that kind of thing. All right, Hale, what's up, 70s? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see ya. I'm about to, now, did I hear Canada Day is right around this time? Did I hear that correctly? Is that the case? Get this where you guys can see me with a dam here. With a little bit of a delay because I gotta see what's going on here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. We're all set. Did I hear correctly that this is Canada Day going on right now in Canada? Is that right? Let's see. Did I tilt it down too far? Oh, that ought to work. Okay. Let's get our pencils here. Got the 2H. And we don't need the 6B. We need a HB. Oh, I know where it is. It's always my second pencil, so I always take it over here with me. Yeah, that's probably it right there. Let's see. Yep, that's it. That's it right there, boys and girls. Okay, so. Oh, good, I found that. Found my nail clippers in here. That'll work. Okay, so. As I was saying before, this is just the final page of the second issue. And they're sending someone to protect the police officer in Miami. And he's sending his own daughter out there, Regal Inferno. Today is Canuckstan Day. Canuckstan Day. Okay, cool. I've never heard of that, but that's cool, man. Cool. Now, what is that for? Is it what kind of holiday is that? I mean, is it? I know it's a national holiday, but what are you celebrating there? Your birth as a country, or? I mean, what are we celebrating? I mean, because what we're celebrating is the Declaration of Independence, the document that basically told the British, get the hell out, we don't need you anymore. We're tired of being your redheaded stepchild. It's basically what we told. Right? So. All right, let's do the insert first. Of course, it's the tri-cornered hat. You know, that's the signature of the privateers, the tri-cornered hat. Gotta have the tri-cornered hat. Got to have it. Let's see. Today is Canada Day. It celebrates the anniversary of Canadian Confederation, which occurred on July 1st, 1867. Creation of Canada. Very cool, man. That is cool. I call it Connect Stand as a joke, as we are some commie. So commie now. Yeah, I get it. I got you, man. Yeah, yeah. Isn't your prime minister the son of a Cuban dictator? Didn't I hear something like that? Not quite sure if that's true or not, but I know some people think it's true. But yeah, we got Privateer sitting here, right? And this is a great thing with these posters. I've got pictures of the main characters to go by. Do my little sketches here and when I'm plotting, you know. Justin Castro. That's awesome. Oh man, saw Christian put up a really nice picture earlier today. Apparently, he's at the Legion Hall having a drink or two. Let's see. I want to cover up the eye a little bit. That. Yeah, that looks good. You know, guys, this is so much fun for me. It really is, because I really like what I'm presenting, what I'm putting on the page. I think it's really cool. The fun part is going to be getting it published. Let's see. Small Time Republic says, so Canada had a confederation in the 1860s too. How about that? Yeah, we had a confederation of southern states ourselves around the 1860s. Matter of fact, it caused a big ass war in our country. Yeah, the northern states got a little jealous because, you know, they were doing pretty good financially and they wanted a piece of it. So, wanted to do, let's see, I wanted to go down to the Legion Hall, but I can't due to my back. Man, dude, what is the word on your back? That seems to be keeping you from doing a lot of things lately. Hopefully you're consulting your physician and whatnot to find out what is going on with that. You are in my prayers on that front. You and Ruben are always in my prayers. Of course, I'm only 2 years behind you, so hopefully I don't run into those kind of issues. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so the inset, let's make the inset here like this. It's going to be a circular one, and we'll have his hat poking out, his ruffled shirt poking out. Keep his trench coat in. I'm waiting on an appointment with a neuro specialist. Might take a while. Yeah, that's the problem with socialized medicine. You're on the list all the time, right? Yeah. Prayers for you, man. Prayers. Hope you get seen as soon as possible. Okay, so we got the inset done. Now, the fun part. I was thinking about how I'm going to present this. She's got wasp wings. Okay, her face shall lead the way, I believe, down here. I think we're going to see her from above. Above look. There's her torso. But unlike other superheroes that put one hand forward like Superman, she's going to have both arms back, I think. Kind of like they're stabilizers kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Arms up, thumbs in. Of course, her hair is going to be flying behind her. Her hair is basically going to be on fire, really. Shoulders here, neck, into the clavicle, right? The shoulders come out a little more. Our midsection right here. We're going to a point. Right. Yeah. Beautiful face. Of course, this one's modeled after my daughter. Right. Very normal. She's gonna have her dad's grimace, of course. You know that, right? Gotta have dad's grimace. Glowing eyes. The girl is basically on fire, boys and girls. You're gonna see cracks along the points in her face. Go along there. You might even see some extras. But her skin is like, it's going to be like lava rock. If you looked at the thumbnail for the show, and this is, I kind of want to make this point during the show. If you looked at the thumbnail, I tried. I used like, I don't know, 5 different AI art programs trying to come up with something quick for the thumbnail. And not a one of them that actually is 2 different images from 2 different AI art things to make that one character on the thumbnail, and it still doesn't look right. That's the closest I could get to what I'm going to present you in this book. And I've heard all the arguments about AI art and all this stuff. Guess what? It can't do what I can do. I'm going to be able to put exactly what I want on the page. That the ones I came up with last night, they were just for the thumbnail. Let's see what else we got here. Small Time says there are certain U.S. surgery centers that take Canadian patients that are stuck waiting. I'm sure there's a lot of variables there, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that. Well, I know. I mean, you guys can get in the discussion there in the comments. I believe that 70s has been trying to get back to the States, but he's ran into some roadblocks, I'm pretty sure. And then let's see. Small Time Republic, yeah, I'm limited for that kind of cash, though alas, I have already have to pay for an MRI. Wow, that sucks. Man, I hate it for you, bro. Okay, and then we're gonna put Regal. I love my big lettering. Gonna say Regal Rescue for the next issue, right? Of course, right here we gotta put next, right? And this is gonna take place over the ocean, so of course we're gonna see the seagulls because he's always got his drone seagulls, right? His drone seagulls are following her, right? Moving fast. She's on fire. She's like the Human Torch, guys. Okay, that's what you're gonna see out of this. And she's got here on her back, she's got wasp wings. So I want her looking big. I want you wondering what she's all about. And we're gonna have the wings, of course, fluttering, kind of like the ornithopters in Dune. That's what it's gonna look like, right? So it'll cover over her arms as they're going out, right? And she has wasp wings. Wait until you find out how she got these wasp wings. Crazy shit. Maybe we'll have them fluttering in front of Dad's face a little bit. Let's see. That's a good point. A lot of U.S. places may only take cash for out-of-country patients. I have been able to move around a bit more in the last few days due to meds and certain exercise, but I can only walk for a very short while, so going out for Canada Day stuff is no go. Damn, bro. I hate it for you. Well, whatever exercises are working for you, keep doing them to the extent you can. I mean, you know how that is. 70s. I've said it to several people that have retired from Libby Glass when I was working with them. The minute you stop moving, that's when you're on your way out. So keep moving, man. Got to keep moving. Let's see. I watch so many guys sit there and ride the carts at Libby Glass and just gain weight. They'd retire in 5 years, they'd be gone. It's just sad. Okay, Regal Rescue. Of course, the rescue word would be a lot smaller. Okay. That is the broad strokes. Now let's get into the details. Of course, we all know what the Patriot looks like. Hope you're having a good Canada Day anyway, man. We got our big celebration tomorrow. Or no, Tuesday, excuse me. Tuesday. But and I love the 4th of July. We used to do a lot of stuff with the kids on 4th of July, man. Our friends would come over and all the kids would come over. We'd do the fireworks. We actually have a fire department not far from my house. And what we used to do is we'd go, because it was near the football stadium, and there was a tennis court right across from it with a parking lot, right? So what we'd do is we'd set up over there with the fire department right across the street and put on a show for them with fireworks, And Rhonda would cook, and yeah, it was a good time, for sure. Now it's just me and her. We'll have a good time regardless. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying what we're putting out here. Now, next week, I'll be doing the cover for this issue. And the cover for this issue, of course, is going to be the battle on the ship where he finds his dad again. And I think what we're going to have is we're going to have the privateer in the foreground coming down with his sword on somebody, right? Flintlock up in the air like he's fighting, And behind him, I think we're going to have a silhouette of somebody, you know, a silhouette where you can't see them, who it is, with a sword fixing to hit him from behind. If you know the story, that's how he finds his father again, in the middle of a battle against on an enemy ship. So, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It should be very cool. But that's what we'll be doing next week. Not having to do a lot of super detailed work, you know, as far as panels go. Just as you can see, I didn't have to chop any panels out like I did on this one. When you're doing the exposition part, when you're telling the story, you do a lot of this cutting panels out, that kind of thing. But this being the last page, it's got a big reveal, kind of like the last page of the first one, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you like what I'm presenting. I have, you know, I've set deadlines for myself to put this book out for a while now, and I'm done with that. I'm just going to sit here and do what I can do, because it's just, now I know why you have teams of people doing this. One guy doing it is a lot of work. So, let's see. All right. Flames of the Hair. That's going to be on top for sure. And it's got to be swept back, you know. Now, what's cool about this is, yeah, this is going to be part of the character. You know, she's, of course, a fire character, and her skin basically is lava, cooled down lava, you know, with cracks all in it. You can see the liquid lava underneath, you know, kind of thing. But what I like about it is I can make this girl just as gorgeous as she can be. She's got these emissive eyes, is what we call them. Right? They're going to be glowing. I mean, you can make this character really gorgeous. You really can. And yes, boys and girls, there's nothing wrong with having a beautiful girl as a character. There really isn't. Okay? There's not anything wrong with it. And she's going to be as gorgeous as I can make her. Sorry, I'm getting a little lost in the drawing here, guys. But, into the chest here. Right, shoulder. Now, here's where I've got to put, here's the hair. This is going to look like flames, of course. Uh-oh. Papa Coffee Joe. It's going good. I'm doing the details on Regal Inferno, the asset that they're sending to protect the policeman that was found alive in Miami. She's got wasp wings and she's got lava skin. What a combination, huh, guys? All right. So, let's see the fingertips. out here. Forearm. Bicep. Everything coming out here. Right. Same thing here. Shoulder. See her hand coming out here, and her thumb of her hand right there. The second set's going to be a smaller set, but she's got this mound on the back where her wings come out. Like that. I've got to remember what I'm doing here as far as, so I can come in here and erase where the wings are. Yeah, here we go. That's what I needed to do to begin with, didn't I? Okay, that should make it easier to see now. So yeah, and then we're going to show the motion of the wings flapping like this, right? Like I said, it's like the ornithopter in Dune, that kind of thing. And then let's see her rear end right here. Hips, legs going back. And that's basically the way she's going to look. Now, so that is the way she's going to look. Now, as far as her costume goes, she's too hot to wear anything, right? Lava. It's heat. I was struggling with putting a metal suit on her, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her just be able to manipulate her own skin to make it look like she has clothes on, if you understand what I'm saying. In other words, building up the crust on her upper torso and bottom to make it look like clothing. You know what I'm saying? That way she's not nude, but actually she is, if you understand what I'm getting at. But yeah, let's see. So a fiery personality. Yeah, no doubt. My daughter, don't you know? Oh yeah. There's shoulder blades and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Will be like kind of like a DC Online when you use the lava skin. Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. Yes, absolutely. I played with that look for a long time. Now, don't forget the seagulls. We gotta have the seagull drones. You know, these are his tech toys, and they're gonna be flying with her to watch her back. We're gonna show maybe. Let's have maybe a sailboat. She's heading to Miami, so maybe there'll be a boat out here. Show a ship out here, maybe. Underneath her. Maybe waving at her. We're gonna show the horizon. Alright. She's flying in to Miami. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Oh! Can't draw through the damn wing. Draw through this. Not the wing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it's looking cool. Now, we do this with the cover next week, and then we go back to issue 1, and I think instead of doing details right away, I'm going to take my time and flesh out these sketches before I go into the inking part of it. Because, you know, all these pages have these sketches on them, but they need a lot of detail work. So I think I'm going to show you guys each page's detail work as we go. Now, I'm going to start, once I start the detail work though, it'll be more like a catch-up show and do a little bit of it, you know. for you live, but really showing you what I did during the week, because once I get to that part, I'm not going to want to let up. I'm going to want to get it done. All right, let's see. Don't forget the tip. Oh, yeah, that's Stream Elements. Nah, those people on the boat would be pointing and taking pictures of the possibly nude flying person. Well, they probably wouldn't know what the hell she was. But you're right. Actually, let's do this. Since you said that, let's do this. We'll have the boat be a little bit closer, right? We'll make it a private vessel. We'll have somebody pointing at her. Like, what the hell? And have somebody with their phone out, right? Yeah, there you go. See? You guys give me good ideas. Have them all surprised, right? They're going to be surprised and shocked. I mean, we are in Miami. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Okay. So, there you go. That is the last page of issue 2. Plotted. I have two issues plotted. So, let's go ahead and write it up. The Privateer. Issue 2, page 20. All done. Well, not all done, but the plot is done. The plot and the script are done. Okay, let me get back over here and we'll wrap things up for today. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. All right, let me see. I'm gonna try and change cameras, guys. If I can't do it, I'm just gonna go to my avatar for the rest of the show. Should be able. There we go. It's working just fine. I don't know what happened earlier in the show. I never know what happens when it screws up. You know, I need to cycle through the cameras before I even settle on that one. But that looks cool. I like the way that's looking. That's gonna. Oh man, that looks really cool. Guys, I should have done this years ago. I might be rich by now. Shit. Also use Stream Elements on you. Oh, look out. Let me check that out real quick. I don't have any screens up whenever I'm over here drawing because I'm trying to concentrate on the drawing. Looks really good. I'm glad you like it, Ariel. And I appreciate you coming, darling. Really. You're my best new fan, and I'm really digging you being here. I love it when you're trolling me during the video game shows. It's great. Let's see. She said, Monet for coffee for the Papa Joe. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. It's good to see you too, bud. And like I said, you're always in my prayers. I hope your back gets better. And I'm looking forward to doing Cyborg with you on the 10th. Looking forward to that, man. I'm going to have to watch it again, though, because I haven't seen that in forever. I'm not a big Van Damme fan. But, you know, hey, what you going to do? But anyway, let's let you know what's going on here. Looks like Christian just tried to get in, but it says disconnected. Don't worry about it. We're wrapping it up, Christian. Don't worry about it, brother. Let's let you know what's going on with the channel. Of course, you're watching Sketching the Privateer. And like I said, you see this thumbnail here. It's you know, that is not what I envision at all. First of all, if you look at her face, it looks smooth. Well, it's not going to be smooth. It's going to be just like that, you know, lava rock, you know, kind of thing. You guys will see what I'm getting at. Actually, to Ariel's point, she's seen it. Really, it's going to look a lot like the DC Universe Online character. But we do this every Saturday afternoon for about an hour before I go to work. And I appreciate you coming. Next week, it's the cover of issue 2. We'll be plotting the cover of issue 2, which is going to be a big battle scene on the ship. So come over and see it on next Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Central. And then, of course, Sunday, tomorrow, you'll be able to see the final episode of Sunday Night Wrestling. I'm getting too busy commissions. I'm fixing to start teaching portrait art, and I want to dive into my comic book big time. So we're going to be done with Sunday Night Wrestling after this Sunday. We're going to give you all the results of the Forbidden Door and tonight's Money in the Bank live from London, and that'll be at 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow afternoon. And Jed Revenwolf's going to join me and Johnny Rock and Dos Wolfen, so that should be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we won't have a State of the Apron. We'll be too busy with other stuff. But Monday, for the 4th of July, Morning Coffee with Gary's doing To Hell and Back, which is the Audie Murphy story. And I believe Audie Murphy's in the movie. So look forward to that. We do that at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's Morning Coffee with Gary, Military Monday. Us vets get together and tell you what's realistic and what's bullshit in military movies. So this ought to be fun. To Hell and Back, the Audie Murphy story. So be sure to tune in for that. And both of these shows are brought to you by Pop Culture Minefield and KGRA Radio. And then, of course, my streaming week starts with some... since it's the 4th of July this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central, I'm going to kick it off with some DC Universe Online. The Privateer is going to go to work on DC Universe Online. And we do that show on Tuesday and Wednesdays. On Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central, I'll be on doing my playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Ariel likes to mess with me when I'm playing that one because I just, it's old and the mechanics are clunky and I just get... Yeah, I have a couple of cocktails and I start messing up. But anyway, both of these shows are back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Central Time on my channel. And then Wednesday evenings at 5:30 is my pop culture show with me and my friends. State of the Atmosphere starts at 5:30 p.m. Central. I come in with a couple of subjects to talk about. We just go wherever the chat takes us. And then, of course, Thursday... at 6 p.m. Central, it's the Brothers Hack the Matrix. I'm not sure. My brother's in Vegas right now. I'll have to get a hold of him and see if he's going to be back. He wasn't able to go this week. At the last minute, he had a bunch of stuff to do at work. It's his busy season right now. But hopefully he'll be back from Vegas, and we can do the show this Thursday. We show you today's headlines and show you what's really going on behind them. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central. So... thanks for watching Joe's Atmosphere. You can go check out my streaming schedule. It's the top thing on my channel anytime you want. And I want to thank you guys for being here. Those of you watching on Rumble, make sure that you give us a follow over there. We need followers over there. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And check out my, I am Joe's Atmosphere on every social media there is. I just did my first broadcast on Kick this week. So we may be doing some more of that. I'm kind of like Jeremy from the Quartering and that I like to use the alternate tech. So might be doing one video game show on Pick and then another one on Twitch. Just bounce it back and forth. So let's check the chat one more time. Kristen says, sorry, Joe, can't join. Happy Canada Day. Yeah, happy Canada Day to you, buddy. It's good to see you. And Ariel says, so no more wrestling shows? Not after tomorrow. No, I'm just getting swamped. I can't do it anymore. And to do a wrestling show like that, you have to do a lot of homework. It's a lot of hours during the week you have to watch, and I just can't keep up with it anymore, darling. That should be 9 a.m. for me, 8 a.m. Tomorrow? No. 11 a.m. for you. 11 a.m. If you're talking about the wrestling show, that's 11 a.m. for you tomorrow. And then Monday, it's going to be 8 a.m. for you in the morning for the Military Monday show. Yeah, definitely. Happy Canada Day to you, Christian. We're both thinking of you. And let's see. Then until next time, everyone stay out of trouble and don't get caught. That is her tagline, kind of like mine, which you're fixing to hear. You guys always hear. See y'all soon. I'm at Pacific time. I know you are. Let's see. Okies. Yeah, you got it. All right. Well, listen, guys. thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. And I'll do a replay of this for the Twitch watchers and put it up on Kick tomorrow. I like to put this out as many places I can get it in Facebook. I'll have a replay of all of this on those. Actually, this evening about 4:30, I think, is when I usually do it. So, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel everywhere, all over social media, and check out the website. That's where you're going to be able to get some merchandise, and you're going to be able to schedule lessons if you want to learn how to sketch the human face. That is my specialty. I do portraits. So, and Christian can tell you all about that because he's already bought one from me. So, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. And until I see you again, keep on keeping on. God bless.